All right. Hey guys, how are we today? I don't have any viewers yet, so I guess I'm just gonna sit here. Oh, hey, what's up, viewer? Say something in the chat. Let me know what's up. That's really loud, huh? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Yeah, if my one viewer would give me a moment, I'm trying to share this so I can get more views on here. You feel me? Yo, that's trippy. All right. Oh, snap! I got two viewers. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? If um if you guys wouldn't mind actually typing in the chat, let me know who's here and what you guys would like to know. Be great. Love it. Also, quite sorry for the shitty camera quality. I gotta get an actual camera. But for now, you know, at least I have it. Let's go ahead and close that out. Maybe it'll help. No. All right. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't heard, I actually did. I don't know if you guys keep up on my Snap and um and my rap stuff, which obviously probably you do, but for future watchers they'll end up watching this after it's down, like I finished streaming. I actually do have a small label right now. Um, I got really hype about it, and I'm still hype about it because you got to start somewhere. And this guy, he added me on Snap, and he's got a real underground label. It's called Faucet Failure. Check him out on Instagram. If you guys keep up with my Snapchat, like I said, it's on there. The link is in my story right now. Um, and I'm super pumped to work with this guy and see what we can do because I'm gonna hype him up and he's gonna hype me up, and we're hopefully gonna make some history happen because I've been at this for so long and I'm really excited. Um, but my process to writing, um, for those who are watching and for people watching it in the future, I generally start with either I get ideas from people or I think deeply on stuff. I um I think about um stuff that's happened in the past or something that I care about a lot, and I end up um, writing songs. And I'll give you guys an example. One of them, this one about a rap, is about my ex that left me, that really hurt me, and um, I really cared about her, and I thought like we were forever. First real relationship I've had in so long, and um, it hurt. It hurt me. So this one's a little bit deep. Um, I guess let's get started. You know, I need to know a few things about.
Raspo Beats.
Yeah, shout out to Raspo. Raspo's dope. I hope he doesn't mind me using his beat. Real talk. Look, why am I so stuck to you? I don't understand why or what to do. Every single time you cross my mind, all I do is go back in time thinking about all the things we used to do. Yeah, how you fucked me over and hurt me too, but for some reason I just can't get over you. Wasn't just a sex or any of that, it was the emotion that we both had. You said you were in love with me, just for life, I won't ever flee. But then you backstabbed and left me, I was begging on the ground on my knees. Just please, don't ever leave. Cause you were the only one that ever set me free. That barrier I carried for so long, you lifted it and then you were gone. It was an eternity of hell that I met you and my heart set sail. It became a part of yours, never to be separated, rich or poor. You are my soulmate, you are my everything. I'm still hurting even to this day. I don't know what to do or say to have you come back my way. So instead I just stayed feeling lame. Yeah, you the one to blame. Yeah, you beat me in my own game. But baby, I love you, no lie. If you came back right now, I'd probably cry. Because it would be a miracle. I felt you and feelings are spiritual. I really felt like you were the one keeping me away from the liquor and the gun. Yeah. I just wanted to end my life. Then you came along and everything felt right. You left and I lost that light. I even lost my will to fight. I don't know if I'll ever be alright. So fuck it, maybe I'll just disappear into the night. Because at this point, anytime I grab the mic, yeah, the lyrics are tight, but I have no happiness. All I got is sadness. Sometimes anger and that's all. How am I ever supposed to reach that goal? Where my name is embroidered in gold. And every song that I make is being sold. Where everything is okay again. Where you're by my side and we both got a grin. But that'll never happen. Let's be real, the new duo is you and him. Have no place I never really had. And that's the truth, and it may be sad, but I don't give a fuck anymore. Everyone looks at me and slams the door, and they'll go and opens, but it's me by myself. Sometimes I feel like it's good for my health, but really deep down I know it's bad. I started dropping everyone around me like some rats. I started to realize that I'm becoming my dad, that piece of shit that broke me since I was a lad. So fuck this, fuck you, fuck everything y'all do. Y'all just hurt me, break me down, and skirt me. But you won't ever stray me from my dream. I'ma make everyone scream. My name's gonna be the name attraction. I'll be on stage and I'ma make it happen. That's all on that one. And we might write on that one tonight, honestly. God, I got some type of chemical in my eye or something because this shit hurts. Not even gonna lie. Um. Okay. I think my eye is done watering and messing up. Anyways, I feel like I could write more on that, but it's also really sad. So, but let's go to Hood, probably my my most listened to and most successful song so far. And let's go through the lyrics and go through what's behind it. And let's talk about how I wrote it, why I wrote it, and let's go through the process of it because that's what this video is about. So if I go to Hood, Hood is one of my favorite songs, probably my favorite song that I've ever written so far. So the very beginning is, yeah, I'm talking Hood shit, and when you come through, we got the good shit. So to explain that lyric and that line specifically, back in the day when I was still like 15, 16, I did what it took to make money and to support my family and make sure we had groceries and stuff. And part of the reason I'm so into rap and so into this lifestyle is because I lived on the streets. I lived in the hood. So when people came through, they knew I had good smoke. They knew I had good stuff. So, I made money that way. And that lyric really speaks to my past and who I used to be as a person. And then the next line is immediately go ahead, roll up and take a hit because I smoke to ease my mind. I smoke to go to sleep. I smoke to eat because I forget to, and that gives me the munchies. You feel me? So like obviously, if you're rolling with me or you're around me, eventually we're gonna smoke up. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna get high. What kind of life are you living unless you're getting high, right? I mean, that's coming from a rapper, but it's you know realistically true for everybody. Um, and then it says, "I'm just gonna sit back and roll the spliff." That speaks to not only me wanting to smoke and the fact that I'm gonna roll up something for us to smoke, but it also speaks to the fact that I'm not the kind of guy that's always gonna want to be the center of attention. Right now, I want to be the center of attention. I enjoy being the center of attention, but if I'm in a place that I don't feel right or that just doesn't sit right with me, I'm gonna sit back, roll a spliff, and watch everything around me because I like to know what's going on. I like to know the people around me, and if I get a bad vibe from you, I'm gonna watch your every move because I've had some fuck shit happen to me. And then smoking with the main homie, that refers to my best friend and my smoking buddy that I've known for the past 5 years, and it's one of my favorite people. And we always smoke up when we're together, and we always have a good time. And then don't try to act like you own me. And I mean that not in a literal sense, not in a slavery sense. Black Lives Matter. I also believe all lives matter. I have black friends. I'm not racist. But when I say that, don't try to act like you own me, it means like don't try to act like you know everything I'm gonna do. Don't try to act like you know my life. You only know a portion. You know a very small amount. I only let people know what I want them to know about me. So don't try to act like you own me. Don't try to act like you know everything about me because you don't. Nobody does. And on top of that, I'm a rapper, which means that I've got to sign to a label or make myself big outside of it. Don't try to act like you own me. You're never gonna own my music. You're never gonna own the rights to my music. You're never gonna sit there and be like, yeah, that rapper is mine. I own him. No, you don't. Don't ever think you do. Because I will never be tied down to something I don't believe in, and I will never sell my life away. I will never sell my soul either. So that speaks to the devil downstairs thinking that he owns me because I'm a rapper and I'm gonna be a star. I'm not selling my soul for this shit. I'm too grounded to be Hollywood. So then we go to the next one. Um, because then you're gonna own me in your life. It'll be ended by the night. So don't fuck with me and don't bring the fight. So if you try to act like you own me, you're gonna owe me because I'm gonna get my revenge or I'm gonna make sure you know that you don't. And don't fuck with me. Don't because I say your life will be ended by the night. That's not even a literal sense. I'm not gonna put a bullet in your head. If you try to act like you own me, I probably know more about you than you know about me. Which means you fuck me over or you try to ruin my life, I will end your life. As in you will have no ability to crawl out of the hole that I'm gonna put you in. And that's where that lyric comes from. And then don't fuck with me, don't bring the fight. Because I got a whole crew behind me. What you bring is some chassis. So honestly, don't ever try to fight me. Don't ever try to bring your crew on me. Don't. It's not gonna end well. I have connections everywhere. And that's not even a brag. That's just me being factual. I've made a lot of friends through the years that I've been alive. And then what you bring is some chassis. That was just a funny lyric I put in there, rhymed right there. That I was like, hey, this is kind of funny. I feel like people enjoy that. And then compared to me and nothing, I'm coming through, bitches trying to cuff me. One of my favorite lyrics in it, and the way that I rap it is, I just enjoy it thoroughly. And the reason I say that is, it's like, compared to me, you're nothing, because I'm making something of my life. I'm going for my dream. I'm pushing for that, and I'm coming through. And I look good. I sound good. I have a good personality. So bitches trying to cuff me. That doesn't mean I let them, and that doesn't mean that I'm gonna cheat on a girl, and that doesn't mean that they are cuffing me. It just means that I know they're looking at me. I know they're attracted to me, and I'm letting you know, as an audience or as a guy that looks down on me or thinks that you're better than me. I got bitches everywhere that are trying to cuff me, that want me to be their hubby, but I don't let it happen because I can't do that. And if I do want to do that, then I'm gonna find someone that I care about. It's not just gonna be some random chick. You feel me? All right. So then we go to my past a little bit, and I tell her, come on, you can take a rip from the bone, and we can fuck it. You can move on. No time for the thoughts. I'm a brain, got time for the thoughts. Don't make it rain. All right. So that whole little verse right there is, you know, I used to be in that mindset where it's like I don't care about my life, and I got high a lot. Like I used it as a vice, and that was bad. But when I tell her, "Come on, you could take a rip from the bong, and we can fuck it. You can move on." I mean it in the sense that like I used to do that. I'm not saying I'm a whore, and I'm not saying that I've had sex with a lot of girls, but that used to be how my relationships went. It was like we got high all the time, we had sex, and that was it. That was all the relationship was, and it sucked. There was no love, there was no emotion, and I hate that. I want that connection. I want that feeling, and so no time for the thoughts of my brain because my brain really fucks with me on a daily basis. I think about death. I think about the universe. I think about what happens after death. I think about my friends leaving me. I think about my exes that don't give a shit about me anymore, that left me to die in a hole, basically. I've thought about how my dad is a piece of shit, and I don't have time for those thoughts. Because if I let those thoughts overtake me, I will have no motivation. I will be depressed. I will be in a slump, and I won't ever get up from it. And I can't let that happen. So no time for those. But I got time for the thoughts though, as under women, and I make it rain. And y'all know I gotta have that chain. That's the next lyric. And I got it for myself because spoil myself because no one else gonna do it. And I say that because my whole life, I've had people buy me gifts and presents and stuff, but never wanted them to. And I don't like people supporting me. And for personal stuff like my chain, my vape, my PlayStation, all that stuff, I bought it for myself because I don't want other people to do it. So spoil myself because no one else, I'm not going to let anyone else do it. It's not because they don't want to, it's because I will not let them do it. And anybody that knows me personally knows that's my attitude about it and knows that that's who I am as a person. And even if you know the little bit that I want you to know, you'll know that I'm not a big person on that. I don't like people being around me, taking care of me and shit. Um, the next lyric on here is next few lyrics. So focused up and said, screw it. I just get it myself. Never needed no one's help. Give me a hand and I just shout. I don't need it. I'll go till I'm bleeding out. So the reason why is because I focused up and got a better job and started making moves. That's why I have this laptop. That's why I have this mic right here. That's why I have the stuff that I have to record music and stuff. I said, screw it. If nobody else is going to be with me on this journey, if nobody else is going to support me, and nobody else is going to be there for me, I'm going to do it myself because I want this. This isn't anybody else's dream. This is my dream. So I put that in there. And then I said never needed no one's help because I didn't. So many people closed the door on me, and I finally got tired of it. And I just started pushing away, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I don't need your help. I don't need y'all. That doesn't mean I don't have people support me. That doesn't mean I don't have fans. That doesn't mean that I don't rely on some people for, caring about me and stuff. But I mean, for the mindset that I have for this is exactly that. Like, I don't need your help. And then you give me a handout, I just shout. I don't need it. I'll go till I'm bleeding out. And that's real ass shit for me. You give me a handout, I'm gonna shout. I don't need it. I may be at the bottom of the barrel. I may be starving. I may be sleeping literally on the streets and the bench, and I still won't ask for help. I won't, and I'll go until I'm bleeding out. As in the fact that I could be laying in my own and my own pool of blood, and I won't even call 911. And if I'm meant to die, then I'm meant to die. Everyone telling me the lifestyle I live is dangerous and eventually it'll end. But I don't have time for that, man. Now I'm looking at a few $100,000 just trying to make it. Won't ever catch me faking. Blah, 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 blah. So everyone telling me this lifestyle that I want to live is dangerous and eventually it'll end. I take that in two ways. And the reason I wrote it like this is exactly so you can choose which way you want to look at it. And the fact that if I do make it, not if, when I do make it, eventually it'll end. As in, I won't have that lifestyle anymore. I won't be a rapper anymore. I won't make music anymore. Either I retire or I fall off and I get ate up by the food chain. Or it literally ends where I have done it my entire life. I've enjoyed it every second and I die. And eventually it'll end. And it's dangerous because when I get famous, there's going to be a lot of people looking for my head that want me dead because I'm famous. It comes with it. That's just how it is. And I'm okay with that. And then I don't have time for that, man. As in, I don't have time for it to end. And I take that in a literal sense. As in, I'm not giving up until I make it. And I also take in a literal sense of like, if you try to kill me, I don't have time for it. Don't try me. I'm going to have people surrounding me. And so then now I'm looking at a few $100,000, just try to make it. Won't ever catch me faking. Might see me banking, see me throw these shots like grease from the bacon that I'm about to be making. Yup, VIP always slaying. One day I'll be paying. Yup, I'll be DKing. So that was a little fast spit that I did that I thought was dope. And it I'm just trying to make it. As in, I'm trying to make that few $100,000. I'm trying to make it in the show business. You won't ever catch me faking. I'm 100, always will be. Might see me banking because I'm in money. And then you see me throw these shots like grease from the bacon because I be making hits. You feel me? And then I'm about to be making as in once again another money term. I'm banking, I'm making bacon. I'm talking about that cheese, that money, that bread. That's what I want, and not even just for me. The first thing I'm gonna do with it is buy my grandparents a house or my mom a car or something like that. You feel me? It's going back to my family. It's not even going to me. I might buy myself a few things, but it's not all for me. So then, then yup, VIP always slaying. One day I'll be paying. Yup, I'll be DKing. So the reason I say that is because one, I'm VIP. Welcome to the video. I probably should have said that first, but I'm VIP. Don't ask me why I chose that name. I honestly couldn't tell you. I think it was just because 3 years ago when somebody told me, bro, that's fire as fuck, I was listening to Hollywood Undead, and I can sincerely say this is where this name came from. Charlie Sheen, and I think it's the song Pigskin, came up and he was like, yeah, I'm the guy who talks about his weenie. Check this again. Yeah, they call me Charles P. Scene. And before that, he goes, come through the line like where the VIP be. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Come through the line like where the VIP be. Yeah, I'm the guy who talks about his weenie. Check the list again. Yeah, they call me Charles P. Scene. And that lyric stuck with me. As you can tell, I still know it. I love Hollywood Undead. They're one of my biggest inspirations. One of my biggest bands I listened to since I was 10. That's a decade of listening to them. I've been with them since they were still little men and still just doing opening acts. And I've watched their stuff on How to Get Famous and when they thought they were going to make it and when they thought they made it and everything. And I love them. I love their story. I love their songs. I love their music. And they've been a big inspiration for me. But that's where the name came from. And one day I'll be paying. As in one day I'm gonna be dead, and I'll be paying for everything I did in life. And I might be in hell. I might be in heaven. I hope I go upstairs because that's where everybody else is going, right? And yup, I'll be decaying, as in my body, my physical form, done. So then, but before that happens, my name's gonna be known. People gonna look at me like a phone. I mean that. I do. As in the fact that, before that happens, my name, VIP, Lou Beaver, whatever it is gonna be known. I will make it happen. And everybody's gonna look at me like a phone because our generation doesn't know how to stay off of them, including me. Nobody knows how to stay off their phones anymore. It's like, oh, there's something cool on there, which is exactly how I plan on making it. Just put myself out there and people enjoy my music and stuff like this. Um, can't keep your eyes off me. You ain't never gonna stop me. I'm bringing packed heat because I know how it is on the street. So can't keep your eyes off me, just like a phone. Can't keep your eyes off of it. Um, you ain't never gonna stop me, as in you're never gonna stop me from trying to live my dream or even living my dream. And then I'm bringing packed heat because I know how it is on the street. As in the fact that I was raised in the hood, and there's a lot of danger. There's a lot of um, people literally trying to kill you for what you have or what you could be or anything like that. And it's just I bring packed heat when I write, and I bring packed heat when I'm on the street, as in the fact that I'm always going to be protected. Um, so let's kind of go through the next few parts. Gets cold and everyone tries to grab your gold. Can't move past me. People trying to slap me, but I'm in a bag. G. Real ones know where to find me. Off the map is where I stay. Yes. So like, gets cold and everyone tries to grab your gold. Is in the fact that like, people are gonna try and steal from you when you're making it good in life. Just like if you're not, people don't really mess with you. Um, can't move past me, as in you're gonna have to go through me to stop me from doing this. You can't get around me because I'm gonna be too big of a name. People try to slap me, as in people are trying to knock me down. But I'm in a back G. I'm away from everybody. It don't matter if they try to slap me down. They ain't gonna do it. Real ones know where to find me. Off the map is where I stay. Try to find me, you'll be dazed. Just to stay getting blazed. So try to find me, you'll be dazed. Off the map is where I stay. That I don't like people knowing where I live. I don't like people knowing my location. I mean, I like to be off the map. Just like when I'm famous, nobody's gonna know where I live except for people that I let know. And that's been my personality since I was a little kid. It's just something that's built into me. Try to find me, you'll be dazed. That's my boy trying to invite me, but I'm in the middle of a live stream. Um, try to find me, you'll be dazed because you won't find me. Yes, I stay getting blazed. So high the clouds looking like candy cotton because I'm drinking brandy. Oops, I meant Jack forgot she was the dessert. Hit it from the back and made her go berserk. So yes, I stay getting blazed. Always talking about getting smoked up. So high the clouds looking like candy cotton. That was just kind of a play on words that I enjoyed. Because I'm drinking brandy. I like to drink. And it says, oops, I meant Jack. I forgot she was dessert. As in the fact that I don't know a girl named Brandy. But obviously, I'm talking about just having a good time here, getting high, drinking, all that good stuff. And hit it from the back, made it go berserk. Because, I mean, you got to talk about sex. But I did it in a playful way where I took my words and kind of twisted them and made them work. But then it says, she stayed wanting more, but I couldn't do it. Wasn't nothing but a whore. Had a good night, then I said goodbye. Tell you the truth, I done that so many times. Only thing sometimes it makes me feel alright. I know I shouldn't use advice. What can I say? I'm my own demise. That's why when I look someone in the eyes, all they see in mine is heartbreak and suicide. And that's another spin on my past. I used to do that a lot. I used to the same way with my relationships. I was smoked up and just had sex. That's all it was, and I used that as a vice. Then I never actually cared, and that was on me. And I used that to escape my own mind and my own life. And to tell you the truth, I've done it so many times, is in the fact that like that's what I constantly did. I smoked, I drank, I did stuff to escape. And I know I shouldn't use a vice. What can I say in my own demise? Because I never changed my lifestyle. I kept doing it, kept doing it, kept doing it. And when I look someone in the eyes, you can see the pain and the heartbreak and the suicidal thoughts in mind. And I feel like that speaks to a lot of people. It's not just for me, it's for everybody. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that lyric. So I put it in. And I don't know if y'all have noticed or not, I don't use hooks. I don't like hooks. It's not that I can't write them, I just don't enjoy them. So then we go directly into the second verse, and it goes, it gets dark, yeah. Feel the spark, huh? Fight, lighten up, huh? Fighting love, duh. Can't break me, they mistake me. My name been shit on, so now I'm gonna piss on anyone that steps in the way. Don't worry about my sins of prey. I just want this pain to go away. Swear to God, y'all don't know. All right, we're gonna stop there because the next lyric's very, 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 very important to me. To explain all of that, it gets dark. Depression. Feel the spark. Light me up. Lighten up. Duh. Because I'm getting high to escape. Fight and love because I don't trust. My heart's been broken. It's tough. Um, can't break me. Anybody, my brother, my mom, my sister, my grandparents, my best friends, people that are really close to me, have all throughout my entire life seen me fight back and never lose my stride. I might fall off for a minute, but I always come back from it. You cannot break me. If you break me, you a tough ass motherfucker. Because I'm breakable. To a lot of people, I'm unbreakable. I just don't break. I don't. Um they mistake me. As in they think they can break me. They think I'm weak. Don't take my kindness as weakness. That's the biggest strength you can ever have in life, especially in the world we live in. My name been shit on. You know how many rumors were spread about me in the past? You know how many people still talk shit about me to this day? You know how many people think I'm the worst person on this earth? A lot of motherfucking people. You know how many people bother me? None. So then now I'm gonna piss on anybody that steps in the way. Obviously, you tell me I can't do it, I'm gonna prove you wrong. That's all that means. Don't worry about my sins though. I pray. That man up there, he got my whole life planned out. If I'm meant to make it, I'm gonna do it on his time. That's why you don't see me being mad or upset that I don't have more than a few views on a video or a song. One day it'll happen as long as I work for it. He ain't just gonna lay it out for me. It ain't just gonna happen overnight. The only way that's gonna happen is if I talk to that man, not that one. So, don't worry about my sins though. As much shitty things that I've done in the past, I pray every day and make sure that he knows that as long as I know that he knows that I mean what I say and that I'm sorry, I know I'm forgiven. But I swear to God, y'all don't know. I've seen so much from the third, like a show. Now, for all my weed smokers, all my trippy guys out there, all my guys that eat shrooms, trip on acid, y'all know about the third eye. That third eye right there. Machine Gun Kelly knows about it. I know he does because he even has a picture where he's got sunglasses with a third lens right there. A lot of people know about it. That's part of what I mean here. Seen so much from the third like a show because I see so much from a third view that most people haven't because of stuff that I've done in the past. Now, there's a second meaning to it that a lot of y'all don't know about. And that's the fact that my dad, my sperm donor, that, let's be honest, a good bit of my music is written about. He is the third in naming. And I've seen so much from him. I've seen how anger can affect your life. I've seen how toxic it can be. I've seen how wrath can affect someone. I've seen so much from him and so much how I don't want to be him. From the third, from him, like a show. Because I've watched it my entire life. Like a show. Yeah, now then. I've been down some fucked roads. Some of those include the snow. Others include amounts of pounds, lots of greed and weed. So many times I feel that need, that feeling I gotta feed. Some days I'm feeling like a demon used to be. Every day I was feeling cancer. My soul if it's already doomed. So fuck it when I die, just throw me in the tomb. Obviously, I've been down some fucked roads. Some of those included snow. Others included mounds and pounds. Lots of weed and greed. That goes back to my whole thing about how I lived in the hood and made money. And you do a lot of stuff. So many times I feel that need for money, for weed, for whatever I wanted to do, vices. Um, so that feeling I gotta feed, as in that really depressing, that feeling of just regret or that feeling of sadness or depression or anything. Boom, it's right there. Um, that feeling I gotta feed. Some days I'm feeling like a demon, and that's true. Some days I feel like I'm pure evil, even when I know I'm not. It's just some days I feel like it. It used to be every day I was fiending. Used to be every day I needed something. Can't sell my soul if it's already doomed. I say that because of how bad my past is, and I'm terrified of when I die. So fuck it. When I die, just throw me in a tomb. Don't don't worry about me. That's the end of the song, guys. Um, and I guess I will, for people that haven't heard it yet, it's on my SoundCloud. But I guess I will go ahead and play it. And why not? I'll sing with it. Yeah.
I just like the sound.
Yeah, you know I'm talking hood shit. Yeah, talking hood shit. You know when you come through, we got the good shit. Go ahead and roll up, take a hit. I'm just gonna sit back and roll the split. Smoking with the main homie. Don't try to act like you owe me, cause then you're gonna owe me blood like it'll be ended by the night. Don't fuck with me, don't bring the fight. I got a whole crew behind me. What you bringing some try to compare to me and nothing. I'm coming through, bitches trying to cuff me. I felt like, come on, you can take a rip from the bond and we can fucking, you can move on. No time for the thoughts in my brain. Got time for the thoughts. So make it rain. Y'all know I gotta have that change for myself. Cause ain't no one else gonna do it. So I focus up into this trap. I just get it myself. Never needed no one's help. Give me a hand out of the shop. I don't need it. I'll go till I'm bleeding out. Everyone telling me the lifestyle I live is dangerous and eventually you'll end. But I don't have time for that, man. Now I'm looking at a few $100 just trying to make it. Won't never catch me faking Mike. See me, see me, 30 shots. That I'm about to be making y'all VIP. Always saying one day I'll be paying y'all. I'll be DKing, but for the happens, mine I'm gonna be known. Everybody gonna look at me like a phone. Can't keep your eyes off me. You ain't never gonna stop me. I'm bringing pack tea, cause I know how it is on the street. It's cold and everyone tries to grab your gold, but you pass me. People trying to slap me, but I'm in the back G. Real ones know where to find me. Off the map is where I stay. Yes, I still will be days. Yes, I stay getting blazed so hot. Clouds looking like candy cotton, cause I'm drinking green. Oops, I'm in jet. God, she wasn't dessert. Yeah, from the back and then it go buzzard. Wanting more, but I couldn't do it. Wasn't nothing but a whore. Had a good night. Did I say good? I'll tell you the truth. I've done it so many times. First shit on the right time, no I shouldn't use the vibes. What can I say? I'm not on the miles. So when you look someone in the eyes, all they seeing on this heartbreak and suicide. You start, huh? Good spark, yeah. Lighting up, huh? Fighting love, though. can't break me. They been stating my name being shit on, so I'm gonna piss on anybody's steps in a way. Don't worry about my sins, I pray. Just for this pain to go away. Swear to God, y'all don't know I've seen so much from the third like a show. And got some fuck wrong. Some of those include snow, others include amounts of pounds, lots of greed and weed. Yeah, so many times I had to need that feeling I gotta feed. Maybe feeling like a demon kills me. Every day I was feeling cancer, my soul is already doomed. So fuck it when I die, just throw me in the tomb. So I know I'm not big enough for this shit yet, but that was the lyrics behind Hood. That was a little bit of my writing process. And I hope like my one viewer enjoyed. I don't even know if this mic is working because it doesn't. It's right here. I don't understand. Where's the mic? Oh, is this the mic that I'm using? I hope so. I don't know. It's plugged in. It's a little red light. Anyways, my one viewer and possible future viewers, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think that's gonna wrap it up for the night. I hope to have more people watch next time. Much love. Peace out. VIP. Oh, wow. Okay, I try to do a cool exit and stuff, but it makes me. All right. Bye, guys. Much love.